There we go. Goose this over. It's all good to go. All the things are happening. I'm clicking the button. And we've got Pheonix right here today. Oh, I gotta turn him down. Pheonix Wright, you are too loud. Please, sir. I forget every time. There we go. We're good. It's all fine. We'll get there. We'll get it together. Last time we just burned through that first episode. It was a good length. It was like 3 hours. It was actually a good first case, which is crazy. And so now we're gonna start on number 2. Time is 1 a.m. Oh yes, I remember. Detective, we made it!
Ooh, what a relief. I'm glad the jewel is still safe. You said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off.
Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? Typed in that code real fast. Oh yeah, it was the thief. We've been had. I gave him a French voice last time. I forgot. Turn on the searchlights.
Better luck next time, gentlemen. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now.
He just floats into the moon.
We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Mask the mask. They're starting to sound like strong bad. Cause that's like one of my only voices I can do is strong bad. Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me or...
Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. I have to do the baby voice again. Oh God.
All right, I gotta sit up right to do the baby voice. She's on the other screen. I don't have her on this screen. She's over there. I can't switch it to that. I know. I don't have her available. Do I? I don't think I do. No, I have other images available, like hamburger. But I do not have baby.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit.
Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh yeah! Karain Village. Isn't that? That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Ha! Very funny. You can laugh all you want. You'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same Maya, different day. She looks the same. I don't know. She looks the same. Maya, you're wearing the same crap you wear every day. What's wrong with you? And this young lady here is Maya Fey. The youngest sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then,
I've been the one who's keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
actually that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
I like her interrupting his recap. Like, hey, shut the fuck up. And this little girl is Pearl, or Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help any way I can, Mr. Nick.
She died. We know she died at this point. He's just recapping for you to be reminded. Because you forgot all about this. You definitely didn't remember any of the things that he's talking about. You need to remember them. Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right.
Earth to Nick! How long are you gonna make us... Are you good? Blah, blah.
I need to take a drink of water. I just go, Oh, get it together.
How long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Okay. Go to the thing. We're gonna go see the ancient Californian Karain technique. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow, this is awesome!
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, and they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. I guess we should go and say hello.
Let's look at the things first.
I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Karain Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Karain sacred writing folding screen.
Well, if it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
I'm sure there's an exhibit joke I can make here, but I don't know enough about exhibit to make the joke. Other than he played the bear cop in Hoodwinked. That's pretty much my only exposure to exhibit, is that in Hoodwinked he plays a bear who's a cop. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? Of course they are! This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder everybody likes museums. Good! See? It's not just me! I'm not alone!
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it!
Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of the Karain village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fade Manor on it.
Oh, whoa. Yikes, you're right. They doxed me. They doxed me in real life. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Is there supposed to be something here? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Well, why, of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I bet it'll... I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Yeah, sure. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Alright, well let's move along then. To the basement. To the creepy basement. Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. Hey, this looks familiar. This looks like it's reused from the scene in the other case with the girl who makes you look at things on the touch screen. I remembered this. There were barrels here. I remember it. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, all right.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. I have to wait until they show me who it is so I can make a voice for them.
Eek, a monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster? Oh, hey, I remember you. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Ah, hello.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. Speaking of reusing things, I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. No music for her. She gets no music. For those of you who don't remember, she was in the last case. She was the girlfriend of the guy who got murdered. And then the girlfriend of the guy who did the murdering. And she was his publicist, and she got framed for it because she didn't want to talk about how embarrassed she was about being alive. I'm pretty sure that about sums it up. I'm sure they're going to go over it a little bit, but that's what I remember. I remember that she didn't do it. Ugh. That was the case where what's her name? Where Maya got captured. And we had to try and get the guy off. But we didn't. The miracle did happen. Wait, I have that in here. Where is it? Wait a minute. Yeah, I have it. I knew I kept this around for a good reason. Look at that. The miracle never happened. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't have let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Okay, we have our timeline. 7 months since the last game. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Okay, she was his manager. She wasn't his publicist. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Well, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums.
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
Yes, I do think we talked about this. We talked about the Hawkeye thing. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures in here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. Well, that sounds good. So what is it with that face she's making? Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Do I have to present... Oh no, this is just the poster. Okay, I didn't know if I had to like say like, I'm supposed to be here. Like she clearly knows I'm supposed to be here, but wait. No, I can't just present the Magatama to people to tell if they're lying. I forgot that that's a thing I can do now. Be like, you're lying to me. Can I move over? Slide, that's what I'm trying to do. So I can look at things.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right?
Yes, and that's a statue of the woman who invented the Karain channeling technique, Amy Faye. I do need to show badge, you're right. I completely forgot. I was watching KZ play Judgment yesterday, which was really funny because the guy beats somebody up and then he shows them the badge and everyone in chat was like, yeah, just like Pheonix would have done. Show badge. Ooh. Sorry. I got situated. There we go. Okay. Look at this door. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Fey Branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Golden statue.
What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me. How should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. And that thing is the Karain Chichito. Chichito. There we go. I did it. Chichito. The Jadvash, Daj, Soji, the Jajajabash. It reminds me of Star Trek Picard, where all the Romulan names are George. The Super Jew. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey! I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Oh, that was the only thing? Aw, I didn't get to show badge. Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. I want nuggies. Delicious chicken nuggies.
Shall we head upstairs then?
Nom, nom.
After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. They'd frame her for stealing the thing. I could only imagine that that's what's gonna happen. Excuse me. Nick, this is terrible! You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm gonna turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask de Mask.
Mask? The mask?
According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago.
I know that bag. That's the bag that the little Steely guy in Kirby has. Yes, it's time for toxic Persona fans. Aren't we all so excited? Everything is a Persona reference. Jazz? Is that a Persona reference?
This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do?
Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet! Treasure? Lordly Taylor, you don't think? Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Mask de Mask! How are you saying that with your mouth? How do you do that?
Our most valuable treasure.
The Karain sacred urn was stolen. What? Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Karain Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right.
Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
Well, there is some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's Borkin. Thard Borkin. Okay, he's gonna explain it. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. And the sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, we'll talk about last year's incident here in a second, so I don't have to personally recount it. They will do it for me. Thank you, video game. Okay, so okay. The toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Karain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would fight it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearls' fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask to Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to Mask. Okay, I still don't know how you're doing that with your mouth. That was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Karain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Oh, look at her. She's so sad. Oh, it's the saddest thing in the world. Ooh. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts, or spelling either.
Anyways, this is how our gluing project turned out. Put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Guess we need to show back. Look at it! Do you remember it? So, what do you think about this?
What about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1. We're stupid. We're so stupid. Oh no. Thank you for reminding me to show badge at every opportunity before we do anything. Excuse me.
Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
Man, it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around in here, pal.
Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again.
It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Now, why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal?
I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives?
No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here?
Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try and remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again, too.
I guess. How's it going? You wanna know why I'm here? 'Cause of this! Here, take a look at my attorney's badge.
Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal.
Oh, I wanted him to show me his police badge in return.
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, sorry, I had a big sneeze. Okay. Oh, that hurt my brain. I think I'm better now.
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. That a girl? It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Sorry, these little sniffles. I think that sneeze loosened my brain.
I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. They said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime. You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under great careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh? Nano machines, huh? Direct object, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
What, that guy? It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head and thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace detective? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. About this mask to mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum god. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true mask to mask.
So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send him in on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse at the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasures from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
Oh, he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Let's hear about this calling card. So, what's this calling card?
Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Okay, well that's good to know. I'm sure that'll come up. I'm glad that we're finally getting things we told to the press and things we didn't told to the press evidence for Pheonix Wright. Because that's just classic crime stuff. It's like, oh, you knew that, but we didn't tell the press that, you fucking idiot. Got him. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you could have your own copycats someday.
Thanks, I guess. Alright, well, bye. Later, Gumshoe. Let's go talk to this ace detective guy. Oh no, he bent up the sword. What a jerk. No matter how many times we come in here, this place always gives me the chills. Well, that's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know? What kind of person is this going to be that says, "Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos"? Is that his blog title? Welcome to my twisted mind? Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh, jeez. What is this guy? Who are you? I'm trying to think of what kind of even voice does this person need? He's like, he's obviously like some kind of British, but I only have so many British voices. There's so many evil British people in Pheonix Wright. How does that happen? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway? I mean, I guess this guy is obviously, like, probably the thief, right? I could do the French accent.
Since he's obviously the bad guy.
But I don't know. Maybe he's not, and I'm just making assumptions.
Shh! Silence!
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Zavari!
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary. How do you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, it's like in Top Secret, where Peter Cushing has the grossly deformed eye, but it's not perspective. His eye is really zoomed in when he's looking at the book, and then he pulls the magnifying glass away and he just looks like that. It's really good. Please watch Top Secret. It's like watching Airplane for the first time again, which is something I didn't think was possible. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Gosh. He did not just... I shouldn't even groan. I shouldn't even groan. But holy crap. Ace Detective.
Oh, hi?
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
Wait, could she talk to... What? Hold on. Hold on. Did she just like... Was that whispering? Or was that talking into my brain? Because I know all the women keep reading Pheonix Wright's mind. Like, every so often he'll like think something. And they'll be like, hey, Pheonix. They'll like just respond directly to whatever he was thinking. Which is very unsettling, but it's never addressed. And now, okay, I was green, so it's not like it's blue, because blue is the Pheonix thinking to himself. Green, I guess, could be her whispering to him. But whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she's not telepathically talking to him. That would be crazy. We're not gonna worry about it.
The name's Pheonix Wright. Or the name's Wright. Pheonix Wright. Ace Attorney.
Yay! He said it. Everyone clap. Yay! We're happy. He said it. Say the line, Mr. Nick.
I'm Maya Fey,
A spirit medium.
and I'm Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? It's just going to be... and make it double. I'm 100% certain I've had a James voice for someone already, but he's going to be James. It doesn't matter.
Because I've run out of voices for British people. It's all going downhill.
Game. Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? It's fine. It's fine. So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask to Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Luke, where do you work out?
At the library.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I had retrieved for them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds.
I think maybe, is the ring the thing that they gave him? I feel like that's why he's wearing it. I thought that they would address that, since it's such a big part of his design and he's like showing it off at you. But whatever, I'm sure it's fine.
Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see, but hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor.
Naturally, wherever Mask to Mask goes, you will find Acme laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. No, I know what you mean. I'm just wondering, like, I kind of expected, like, yes, they gave me a big jewel for saving the thing. And he was, like, waving it in your face. Like, don't you... Is that it? Is that the thing? Because that seems weird to mention, but whatever. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
I just received the request for my services 20 days ago.
I could give him a nice,
No, that's okay. We'll leave it with the big nose joke and continue with James. It'll be fine.
Was he like way lighter? Let's look at it. Now I'm curious about Look at me original sprite. Because I didn't play the originals. I don't know, it looks pretty similar. Court records. Oh. Okay. I don't have anything. I'll have nothing. Oh, fine, whatever. You're confusing me. What? I don't care. I'm playing the video game. I'm not talking to you. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to confuse me. I know it. I'm just gonna move on. Well, I'll look it up on my own time.
And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask's calling card.
Nom nom nom. Delicious ice. Nom nom nom. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, as you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
That's Adrian for ya.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes. So ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse and waited for him alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. Well,
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Horn sealed?
Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive.
Oh no! Someone got Danganronpa murdered over there.
Oh no! But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though...
no one! Video game, please! Why are there so many typos in the Pheonix Wright? The first one didn't have like any typos, but they were all over too. And now we've got one this early in Trials. That's unsettling. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. I mean, I'm assuming they weren't in the original. I'm assuming this is a re-release thing. The trilogy has this problem. Because obviously that makes sense, but it's still weird.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. All right, well, let's examine. Let's examine this bent up sword.
Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs.
Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, "Don't touch anything, amateurs."
If there is something you wish to... Oh, whoops.
Nope, I accidentally pressed the button trying to grab the controller better. I'm stupid.
I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask de Mask.
What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? The stuff that only a real crime buff would know. I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
Okay, so... Okay, it's telling me that he's just gonna do the same thing.
Alright, what do you... I already talked to you. I guess I can present things. Take a look at this!
Rip. You got punked by ice inflation. That's why I get no ice in all of my drinks. Because if I want, I can put ice in it myself when I go home. I don't want you to give me less soda, you hacks.
Mask to Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Who's calling me? Get away. I'm throwing my phone away.
There we go.
Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever.
Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would say that. That's right! We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like Office of Earthly Delights very much. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Alright, well now we can actually look around.
Too much cheese, not macaroni enough. More cheese, more macaroni.
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say this was called again? The Sachi Shito? Shichi Shito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Wow, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it that bothers me.
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
This sword, wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night?
Ah. She was.
And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this. Youch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly?
I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head, my hair. Just, Maya, you maniac. And that pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, that urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box, too. Well, maybe it'd be better if you didn't call it a giant piece of shit, you jerkus. Yeah, it looks like a part of a big signboard, but all I can read on it is the burr. Oh, ooh, is it like hamburger? Hamburger? You love it. You love hamburger. I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kinda doubt it. Ha! I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. That was lame, Nick. Boo. -2. -2, Pheonix. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. Oh no. I remember security cameras like this. And I remember that the woman that follows security cameras like this. I don't know.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up.
Well, let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask. Let me see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Like this Apple computer from 1997.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have a lot to learn. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Huh.
Well, luckily we don't have a certain someone following the motion activated camera. I don't know if my voice could take it today.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera?
Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile?
Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face.
Like this?
Oh no, they didn't make a scary face for us. Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere?
Yeah, I got the step ladder bit. Hooray! I remembered it. I remembered step ladder.
It says organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Jeez, thanks a lot, Maya. Just rudeness. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. Yeah, someone died here. It's crazy.
But this paint is already dried up.
Well, then you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was split. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night?
Ah. Yeah, it was covering the thing. I was gonna say it moved.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime.
Uh-huh. Nope, can't look at paint. Not allowed.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there.
Okay. Got all this stuff. Let's actually look at this, because I didn't look at this before. Oh, whoa. Oh, excuse me. Do a big yawn.
To the security as Lordly Taylor,
I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Kurain exhibit. Take good care of this speckled urn, or won't you? Yours truly, Mask the Mask.
He's becoming more Waluigi. Okay, we already looked at this. Is there anything else we haven't examined yet? No. No open flames. I had no idea what that said. Okay, nothing else. It looks like I can't Danganronpa identify the room, unfortunately. Alright, I guess we'll check out then. Groove for a second. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Pheonix Wright here.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's me, Gumshoe.
Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny?
Oh, I'll tell you what's so funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today that stuck-up detectives met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him.
Mask to Mask surrendered?
Well, that's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you.
What? Is something wrong?
Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime?
The detention center?
He wants to talk to you. Mask to mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon.
The detention center, huh? Alright. Well, we're gonna go to the At-Me Detective Agency first. Look at this nightmare. This is a detective agency? It looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. It looks like the set of Zat. I love Zat. Hello? Is anyone here? And it looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Let's look at his shit. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke At-Me, Ace Detective. Man, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Would you look at that? There's a little Luke At-Me doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. Last slides have different names on them. And this one says At-Me virus. Guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. What a creepy painting. Looks like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Hey Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. There's all this stuff. Can't look at these things. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon, oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories, you mean ones you make up inside that head of yours. Alright, I think that's it. I think we've rummaged through enough of his garbage. Ah, well, not yet, though! Whoa! It's a huge hearth! That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Oh no! It keeps happening! I warned you about stepladders, bro. I'm falling down all these stepladders.
Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center.
You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you?
Yup. After all, we got the...
Right, but, so where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight up from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. I like that just as a reaction image. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because we're always on a murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please don't just ignore me.
Oh no, look at him, he's a little... Look at him. Who are you? I'm Mask the Mask, okay? I can't do a different French accent. All I can do is an egregious one. I do the French peas, and that's about all I have. I can't do like a lighter, like less aggressive accent. Hey Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask the Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Oh, I am the little boy. I am the child. Oh, I am the David Cage actor. I have to drown my brother. So, you're the Mask the Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. If you know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Yeah, your text got kind of gray there for a second. It was a little weird. I was also wondering what's wrong. Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask the Mask. It's actually a Mask the Mask. This is not just... How are you doing that? How are you doing that with your mouth? What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much.
Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes? What is it?
Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Or maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Oh.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Okay, that is him, like, fading off. I wasn't sure.
Mr. Damask, do you think you could, speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Or maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn! Right away! No. I wouldn't mind telling you, but, actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight! Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it!
What?
Lost it?
What did you just say? Did you say you lost it?
Yes, or no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train?
Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting.
Are you really sure this creep is Mask Damask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who is this Desi person?
Please don't talk about my wife like that. My wife! Oh. I can't believe I get to say my wife. How exciting. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout?
Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally. Naturalement. I mean to say my secret base.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pele Pepe. 3rd floor. Well, let's go have a look, Nick. Damask's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright, bye, idiot. Later, moron.
Oh, look at this garbage. Look at all this shit.
Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Mask to Mask's hideout, all right. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, dang. Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. I don't know. Because of motorcycles, I'm thinking like a normal, like understated southern accent, but she could also be
She could also be French, but that would just be more of the same French accent. Be the lawyer.
like it'd just be a nightmare. I don't know. I'll have to get more of a feel for her. Hey there. I have to get more of a feel for her personality before I give her before I settle on a voice. We'll just have to get there. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how to say your name. Kusno. Kusno? I'm saying Kusno.
Yeah, like goose now. Goose snow's poison. The poison for goose now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Well, welcome to the stream, bud. We're just reading through Pheonix Wright and trying to get a handle on what I'm gonna do for this gal's voice. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Pheonix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy. Desiree. I've known people all over named Desiree. I've known more than one Desiree in my life, which I feel is like more than the average person. But then again, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with a sort of standard southern accent until I get a better feel. Nicky Bo and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky Boy? About your husband. Ain't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? And they said you own the urn and you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. Fake news. Confirmed. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was gonna surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if it was even possible. Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, well, you know. Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? That'd be weird. Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Well, yes. I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. Know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. Excuse me. I gotta drink my water.
Ugh. Read the right words, Cheapo. You could do it. Say the words with your mouth. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it'd make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So, where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard, and they put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Oh, yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. What about this? So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Okay, well, I figured it didn't matter since, it was all over the place. But whatever. Oh, that's so cute! It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I might want to show badge, that's true. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. And that emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. It's proof enough that Ron Delight really is the mask. I'd better not tell Maya. It gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Hey lady, what do you think about this? Excuse me, but would you take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. Well, since you got arrested, I feel like you should know what an attorney's badge is, but whatever. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. Well, no, it is aliens. I remember it. I remember it from the last case. From the end of 2. I remembered it.
There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh, wait. Look, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, a great albatross strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess statue, the great Knuckle Bomber strategy.
Did the police even investigate this place?
Way to go, idiots. Hey, Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope. And a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No way. You can't just go reading a private letter just because you feel like it.
It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important.
If I were sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind.
It's Mask to Mask.
And there's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
Oh, I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh,
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? It's from the preview, you dummy. You saw the preview just like everybody else. Nick, it's a torpedo.
it's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedoes are things that people just leave laying around. And there are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. No, I must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. No, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff.
I guess so. Well, okay. What do I need to give to you? Look at this urn. Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit of Lordly Taylor with these types of things.
Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Terrific! You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oops. Looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker.
No, it's the same thing.
Dang it.
Okay, well, we talked to her. I guess. Hey, we talked to your dumb wife. Oh, that's Master Mask calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard.
Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business.
I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. No, that's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry.
Who would imagine that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
I don't know, he still stole all this crap. No, he doesn't care about this. He doesn't care. Is there something I missed in here, maybe? Doesn't look... Ah! And it's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged in a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard! There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on! Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Pheonix the mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way. Not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. Nobody cared who he was until he put on the mask. Okay, nothing new there. I'm very befuddled. Maybe I need to present Mask to Mask to her? Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask. Mask to Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan. Yep, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. And that's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about? There we go. Delusions. I figured it out. I actually used my brain. I used my real brain in my head. I remembered that I could use profiles. So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. I'm gonna do that, I think, on Thursday. And I'm gonna start, Chibi Robo Clean Sweep on Friday. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I've been wanting to start Clean Sweep for a while, and there's other games that are coming out that I want to get to, but that's just too bad. We're gonna go with my retro pick that I want. So we're gonna be doing VLR on Thursday after we have Tiara on for KH2 tomorrow. It's been a bit of a crazy last week was pretty crazy for me, so I had to put it off. But I am getting to that very soon. Heroic figures, but Mask to Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Yeah, I know, I'm just explaining it, because I know it's sort of weird the way things have happened. But yeah, it's just last week was kind of crazy. Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? Well, she has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't mask to mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yeah, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
All right. Let's give him the letter after we look at the letter. Oh, we can't look at it. I tried. Hey, buddy. I got this thing. Oh, that's right. Here. This is from your wife.
Oh, from Desi. Thank you.
Letter given to Mask. Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
It's clutching onto that letter so hard that ink is gonna be squeezed out.
He looks so happy.
Well, you should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Hello! Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but, could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a sec. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
My trial starts tomorrow. I eat the baguette. I have the hairy pits.
She said, poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true.
No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
What should I do?
We're gonna take his case. Come on. We're going to take his case.
Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you.
Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief. I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever.
Pearly, wait!
This is gonna be ugly.
I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. Guess I might as well start investigating.
No, Maya. Where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you?
Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Maya, no, you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Okay, I guess I can't talk to him anymore. I can't ask him what happened and what the deal is. Well, I'm gonna go take this letter now. No! We have the case now! We could take it! We could take the letter! Oh, boo! Whatever, let's go talk to Pearl. I wanted that letter. It's taunting me.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls.
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Yeah, I remember. That just happened. We were just here.
Mystic Maya, the tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls.
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but
what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? But there's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Karain Village custom, sort of. Oh no. Well, there are hardly any men in Karain Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. Yeah, I think we knew that. And that's why the whole culture of Karain Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
You're saying that Pearl's father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Why, that's tough.
Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin. And, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. He's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
Definitely didn't get executed. It's definitely not implied up until now that everyone who gets convicted gets like immediately executed. She's serving her time. I also thought the Karain village custom was gonna be like, oh yeah, we go out and find men. We're like the Gerudo. We're the Gerudo, we go out and then we find a Vo. And then we bring them back and then we have a baby and then they just leave. They're not really allowed in the village. Yes, Pheonix Wright has definitely killed all those people. I believe it. I'm not gonna believe it until we see a character come back, which I'm sure we will at some point. But up until then, they die. Those people are dead. So you see, I'm the only family Pearly has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya. My mother's gone too. Yeah, she, I remember.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Karain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, well then what?
Well then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Karain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
Yo, Bloodstained is $8. That's a good video game.
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick.
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I'm going out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I could be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait she sure runs fast.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah.
She's doing her first errand. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's good she could do it on her own. Little brother, he could do it on his own. It's a Californian current. Oh no. Ah, good. I was just gonna go places until it gave me this little card here. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn.
Please, calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch is in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I don't know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me! So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective spotted me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night. Even left with a nice souvenir. It's fine. It might be. I don't know. Ugh. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Okay. We all miss Virtua Fighter. I don't even care about Virtua Fighter, and I miss Virtua Fighter. It's messed up. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Well, why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. We'll look at this. Miss Andrews. I know, it's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Maybe the camera data? No, she doesn't care. Alright, well those are the only things that I can think that she would actually care about. No, wait. Is there anything new down here? No, there's no one hiding here. Well, fine. We'll just leave then. Maybe someone else has activated. Are you here yet? Yeah, here he is! With his very large earlobes. I don't like those earlobes in that picture. I think you can see his right earlobe from behind his head. I don't like that at all. Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected. What is? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this.
Aha! So my estimation was correct. Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
Hey, buddy. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a reference to something. Maybe. Maybe he got it from this. Or maybe that's like a real... Well, let's look it up. Let's see if that's like a... Maybe a Hindu god or something. I don't know. Nope, it's just something he says. Frankly or decisively, often used in Japanese infomercials. Ah. No. No, that's just... Okay, what is the Japanese catchphrase? What is he saying? Japanese. He doesn't say Zavari in Japanese. Google lies to me. When Google's people also ask things are so bad. It's Zuvari. Okay. Zubari is the real word. I think is what it's trying to tell me. Has no connection to any other language than English. It's just garbage. I guess that's probably true, but I don't care. I already said that he's the killer, or not the killer. I just looked up what Zavari means. I didn't look up anything. It's fine. Also, look, why are his earlobes so big? Up here. What's the deal with that? His earlobes are normal sized. Why is it like that? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft.
Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, the vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
Oh, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap.
You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Mask to Mask manage to steal the urn? And that's the million-dollar question. What is Mask to Mask's modus operandi? Modus operandi? I don't know. People say modus operandi, but it should be modus operandi. So most of the time, I have to fight my instinct to say operandi, because that's how you would say it. But I don't know. Nobody cares. I don't know. Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask to Mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case.
But
Wasn't that what Mask to Mask stole this time?
I'm a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are but seekers, wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Mask to Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange.
Do you mean how many breads you've eaten in your life? Oh no.
After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
Oh, there it is.
What the? The psych lock.
Psych lock? Hey, Nick, what is this psych lock thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Hurley was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's gonna take over the Karain channeling school someday.
So how do you do it? How do you break the psych lock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out!
Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Alright. Well, let's do that then. We'll see if we have the thing.
Speaking of how many breads you've eaten in your life.
Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime.
Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can't tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night.
Good, we did have the thing. We didn't have to go search around more.
And there was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door.
Precisely.
I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned.
What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly?
Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were...
Fast asleep?
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
Oh, I guess I don't have any. Oh, yeah, wait, go back. I do have the evidence. I had to unconscious. Oh, crap. I have to do all that again. I picked the wrong thing. I forgot that I had the bent thing that got bent more when Maya whacked me in the head. Yeah. We can skip all this crap. He went through the door. There's that. Because you were unconscious. Because you got your head busted in. Detective Atme. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily?
This sword proves it.
That's...
Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent.
And
there's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. We truly are the Final Fantasy 13. Lightning return. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you.
Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. And my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
We are truly the world ends with you. Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be mask to mask.
Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably mask to mask.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief, taken by the security camera.
Okay, well, let's look at this first, because it already has the paint spill with the box-shaped paint thing. So he didn't actually go in. He just took the thing from there and posed for the picture. Huh. I mean, that's what I'm assuming right now. Because they said that the paint would have taken a long time to dry. Paint had already been there. There he is, though. Photo of storeroom entrance.
The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Mask Damask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me.
Well, I guess we'd better go take a look, just in case. Alright, bye, idiot.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said?
Yeah, I do remember. I've been desperately trying to pick up this green envelope. The green envelope, huh? Well, looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000? 50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Yeah, it's a nice lime. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise.
Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. I'm assuming that this is the guy.
Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee.
No, pretty lady. No, he wouldn't say that. Is this? Oh, like, man, I think I know who this is. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Like Nick, it's you, and Maya too. What a fluke. Like, man,
Larry, long time no see.
I knew it. I saw pretty lady, and I'm like, oh shit, I know who this is. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, like something going on? Something? Like I underestimated you, Nick? A gorgeous lady like this, and married too. Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse. It's time to cue in the butts. And we haven't seen you yet this game. It's time for your appearance, motherfucker. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. What we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, Larry. Like, hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me, man. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So how you been, Nick? Too busy, if you really want to know. I like his theme. I like the theme of butts. Just groove a little bit. I'm always excited for new music when it happens.
So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been, what, 2 years since I've heard of you?
It could be a little more gruesy. It could be a little more bumbling.
And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Like, hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
What's wrong?
Like, Nick, I gotta tell ya, women, I don't trust them anymore. It's the ultimate black pill, Nick.
You got dumped again?
Well, you know, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Yeah, all the way to Japan, huh?
Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I've never heard of either of them.
You want to join Antifa? You're a brain cell, Nick. Like, man, I learned it all. Like, bro, you have to post a phenotype, man. Like, anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. You're like one of the good ones.
Looks like he's still the same old Larry.
It's fine. Everyone should watch Oni Plays. Then you would know about the Carl brain cell meme. Oh. So I'm gonna have to stretch a little bit. I'm getting. Ooh. Sitting here is getting me all kinked up.
So what are you doing here anyway?
Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
A wallet? You say you found this last night.
Like, yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, if this is Ron's wallet at the night of the crime, that's pretty incriminating.
Hang on, let me see that for just a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here.
Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
Ah, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
He really is just here to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know?
The security guard, huh? Well, that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night?
Huh? Why are you asking that? I'm trying to see if I've got an alibi. Oh, 100%. Larry's gonna get fired. He gets fired from everything.
You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy.
I guess it was, around 1 in the morning, on the first floor of our company building.
What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there?
Like, anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's like right there in his wallet, man. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. I present it to him. Look at it! So you're sure about this key card? Yup, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. But you needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it like leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it like tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Okay, opens the CEO office. Nope, can't milk it there. What do you think about my badge? What about this? Does anything come to mind? Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. No, I can't give him this. I was gonna be like, do you know about Damask? And then he was gonna be like, Maya was just gonna tell me, no, you can't show that to people. Do you know about Damask? I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy. Trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Well, no, he's completely unhelpful. Thanks a lot anyway, buddy. Okay, I can't, he's not back here, so I can't hand him the thing. Do you want to look at it? Oh, he doesn't care. That's his defense style. He's a piddling evidence hog. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? You're on that hog! What about this? This is evidence. This matters. Whatever, dillweed. You're not helpful. What about this? Do you like it? Oh, she doesn't care. She's gone insane. Is there anyone here? No! Who wants this thing? I just got it. No, she's not gonna be any help. I was gonna try and give things to Mask, to Mr. Delight, but
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can give this to you. I was gonna try and go give this to our mask to mask guy, but he's not there, so I can't. What? This is just the thing you said to find. Whatever, dillweed. Security camera photo. Bronze wallet. Maybe I can give things to Barry? What do you think about this?
Hey, Larry, what about this?
What? If you got something to say, then like say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter?
Do you know anything about this?
Ooh, sorry. My chair's stupid loud. I need to get a better one. Well, what? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth.
Huh? What?
I can't believe you do this to me. Like I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money.
No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight.
Ooh, man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Yeah. Ugh. I know it doesn't show up too bad on the microphone, but it's still annoying to me. Because I wish it didn't make any noise at all, because I want everything to be perfect. Perfect!
Wait, I'm the idiot.
Like, man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? Well, that's where I've got a part-time job at, like, KB Security. What?
Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company.
Okay.
KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? Oh, thank you, Demon X, for following. You see my new follow? I made a new follow notification. Very exciting. I'm glad I got to use it. Huh? So, what are you doing here then? Yeah, I did change it. Hi! Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. We're just, you know, reading some Pheonix Wright. I've never played any of the Pheonix Wright games before going through them on this channel, so I've been enjoying myself a lot. Oh no! Music is great. I love music. Is this music? Yeah. It's not on? Oh, well. I love music. Play some more of that music. I love that guy. That video is like one of the funniest things in the world to me because I have brain damage. Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when, like, the cat's away.
Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company?
Oh no, that sucks. That's no fun. I don't have an explanation for that. But, you know, everybody has their own little thing. Sometimes you go through things. I went through a thing where I just wouldn't want to watch movies because I got like just sitting down and watching like an hour-and-a-half movie. I would just go insane. And my brain started like getting hyperactive.
And I just couldn't sit through it, and so I just didn't watch movies for a long time. And I'm better now. I'm more calm. But things just happen. Life is weird. I don't know if you know about that, but it's weird out there, man. Oh, that's no good. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, thanks for coming out. Hopefully we can distract you. Because that's what I'm best at, is being distracting. Like, let me see. Around 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. This apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go back here from here to KB Security and back. If Rhonda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn! Hey Nick, your phone!
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Speaking of throat problems, I need to go get more water real fast. Cause this is gonna kill me. I'll be like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go get myself some water. So I don't die. Alright. And in a normal stream, like a quart of water will totally, like, that'll be enough for the whole stream. But when I'm reading, it goes a lot faster. I love Pearl. Pearl's the best. Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
I think I have... One second. I can put the... I should have it in one of these folders here. I have Sippy Pearl somewhere. No, I don't think I do. Gosh dang it, why do I not have this somewhere? I should have Sippy Pearl. Tiara made a really good art of Pearl. Yeah, she could put it in Discord, and then I'll put it in the thing. It's really good. I need to have it on hand. There's a cute little Pearl with her sippy cup. Alright, I'll wait for you to post that.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
And that person, who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zvari when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective.
Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Okay. I will go to the baby. Look at the baby. There she is. Little baby. It's amazing. Tiara is a really good artist. She does a lot of good work. She's a friend of the show, Tiara Maki. There, she's perfect. Now she can watch us play. I'll keep her around.
Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
All right, I'm a little scared.
All right, let's go, Maya. Like, wait a second, Nick. What? Like that phone call just now? It sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your, like, special friends. That's just how it started. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Yeah, my voice is closer to, it's closer to the, you know, the VHS movies with like The Witch's Ghost and Zombie Island. Like, I'm better at that voice. It sounds more like that Shaggy than it does like actual Casey Kasem. Because Casey Kasem has such a like iconic voice. It's really hard to impersonate that. Yeah, it's too bad about him. He was like old though. And he did, I mean, he was Shaggy. I don't know how they got Casey Kasem to play Shaggy. That show was made on a budget of like like postage stamps. I don't know how they got Casey Kasem. Yeah, he was like a big deal. You know, yeah, he's the guy that is on they replay him doing Countdown Radio stuff. That's how people know him now.
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya.
Pearly!
I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
Yeah, like every Sunday. They play like the top 10 countdown from whatever year in the 80s. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah, there's a big bag on the table. Let's rifle through his crap. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey, Nick! Come on, open it up! Oh. I don't know, I heard those countdowns all the time. Obviously, I never hear them anymore because I never listen to the radio. Because why would any person listen to the radio at this point? Like, radio has gotten so bad. Anyway, if I keep talking to you, I'm not gonna read. I need to finish this game. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, old people listen to the radio, but I'm not around old people. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. Truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's when I would listen to the radio, was when I was younger and people had it on, but now I have, like, I could choose the music that I want to listen to. And even now, I'll try to listen to the radio now and again, and it's just like there's no fun music. It's all the same old songs. Like, I can find the new old songs if I wanted to. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Ah! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior.
The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here?
What do you mean by that?
Isaac, stop harassing Tiara. It's fine. Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zvari. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime.
Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic?
He's very penguin-esque, yeah. Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, look at me, will take the stand. And then, sorry, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators.
Co-conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot.
Godot?
You have taken a step down the path of foolishness to try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you'll understand when you are more mature. I love this guy's implication that that people get the death penalty for stealing.
Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot.
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that.
Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
Yeah, it looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. And this'll be one tough trial.
Ba-ba-ba. To be continued. All right, well, we're gonna save, and we'll save this for the next time we stream Pheonix, which will probably be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see when that happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into I'm not gonna get into the whole trial right now because it's already at 3 hours. I don't want to stream too much longer. I'll go hoarse. But yeah, I'm already very much enjoying the trials and the tribulations as well. Let's just see what they're. Yep, we're moving straight on to the trial. I figured since he said, "Oh, you know, trial's tomorrow," that we would just jump straight into it. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow we're doing a KH2. Tiara's gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. On Thursday, I am gonna start Virtue's Last Reward. So that's exciting. Getting our visual novels in. And then on Friday, I think I'm finally going to start Chibi Robo Clean Sweep, which is a translation project of the DS Chibi Robo game that's like a real sequel. Oh, that's too bad. But hopefully you will enjoy those VODs. But yeah, so on Friday, I had to pop my neck. On Friday, we'll be finally doing that, which was my 75 followers goal. So we're booked up for the week. We're gonna be doing lots of stuff. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel as always. Have a good rest of your week. I love you. Bye-bye. Let's see if is there anybody streaming who I want to raid. We'll look for it. Who is doing things right now? We'll raid KZ. Raid. Yeah, KZ stream. Because I'm going to go watch him stream anyway. Raid. KZ. Excellent. Yeah. I will see you all over there. Whoop. As soon as it decides to. Yeah. Okidoku. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.